best thing about being in the LEI was that it was a really great transition from high school to college, because in high school you have that support system where in every class you have at least one person you can call to, if you have a question about any of your assignments, or, a test is coming up, or if you miss a day, you can call them. But once you get to college, you don't really know anybody. And so the LEI was really great with that, because, you're with these people every single day. I had 2 classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then 1 class on Tuesday and Thursday, so I saw these people every day. And so it was really easy to make friends, and, it was really easy to, ask for their phone numbers so that we could call them. And Miss Beatty also split us up into success teams, and so these success teams, she made us copy everybody's number down. And I was like, at first I was thinking, you don't need these people to tell me, what my assignments or anything. But I ended up, within the next month, I was calling them, and I still called them, during this semester, because, I still need help in this semester, because you can't really get through college on your own. You need these people. You need your support system. So that was just one of the really good things I loved about the LEI.
I definitely changed from high school. I didn't really have to try in high school, and it was nice. But I'm seeing that I have to now, and that the study skills and the habits and the scheduling that we did learn definitely made me a better student, because I saw that I was going to need to. They kept telling me through the textbook and through Miss Goforth and Miss Beatty that we were going to have to not be procrastinators, or it wasn't going to come to us if it did in high school, and it definitely hasn't. And so it was nice learning about that.
In high school, I think I was kind of the stereotypical high school student, as far as kind of doing a little bit more than what was necessary just to get by. So I had like a B, C average. I didn't take AP classes because, I thought I'll just breeze by this, go to college, and I'll be done. But once I got to LEI, it kind of changed my views of things. LEI was really good about showing me what to expect and how to handle it well, especially freshman seminar. That was an excellent class for showing me what I was doing wrong and how it was not going to work in a college setting. So there was a pretty big transition there.
My group was really amazing. Started out with my group. The people in my group were very much different from me. There were 3 guys who in high school I wouldn't have necessarily ever been involved with, because we didn't do any of the same things. And the other girl was the complete opposite of me. And she's pretty much one of my very best friends now. And even though this is a semester later, we still hang out almost every day. We talk every day. And the guys, we still hang out together.
Yeah, I felt like I knew people after, had some friends to go to if I needed help, or just to say, hey, let's go hang out on the weekends, or I need you to help with this project, or just anything that I needed. I felt like I could go to my success team or anybody that was in my class, and they'd be there for me, and I could be there for them when they needed me too.
Success teams kind of multiplied the benefits twofold, because it was a much more focused thing. So you had kind of tiers of people that you got to know. I'm still actually friends with the people that were in my success team during my first semester, which probably wouldn't have happened if I hadn't, had a consistent correlation with them through that period of time.
If one of the people didn't come, we would see if anyone had talked to them or make sure they were okay. And Miss Goforth and Miss Beatty would ask too, has anyone heard from whoever when they were absent? And it was nice to know that people were asking about you if you weren't there.
The whole aspect of every class being joined together where it all makes sense. Like, you'll sit there and go, oh, in English or freshman seminar, oh, we talked about this in sociology, about how everyone works together, and just, the fact that all the classes were joined together as opposed to being like specific classes, like one teacher doesn't know the other one, or I'm in one class and there's 20 other people around me, and then an hour goes by, I go to the next class, 20 new people around me, especially within the first few weeks. It helped out a lot to get to know everybody.
It was kind of scary, because there were a few times if we were slacking off, it was kind of like the eyes in the back of the teacher's head through what they were talking to each other about. It was kind of like having a spy in the other class. But it was nice. It really was. Eventually, it was definitely tough to get used to, knowing that, well, Miss Goforth is going to know what we did in Miss Beatty's class, and with Miss Goforth doing the freshman seminar class, she would help us through it and give us a little more like discipline about it, and so it was different, but it turned out really nice.
I think it made me to where I was able to keep my scholarship last semester, which was a big deal. I don't think I'd have been able to do it without the LEI.
I learned to be a creator, not a victim. That's definitely a big one. I don't ever victimize myself in that if I was late for class, I don't blame everything else around me, that my car wouldn't start, I didn't have gas in my car, or anything like that. Like, I'll see the problem, I pinpoint it, and then I fix it to the best of my ability.
Well, I feel like I can get along with them instead of just having to act like I get along. I feel like I can actually have a relationship with them and talk to them and ask questions when I need to, instead of just sitting there and not understanding anything that's going on.
Really getting to know the people made you feel like you were almost obliged to do well because you were with people that you knew and liked.
That means being a creator and not being a victim. We learned that in our college class, and learning about that really, really changed my outlook about everything pretty much, because when you're a victim, you pretty much blame everybody else and come up with excuses, and I realized I did that a lot. And being able to become a creator, you take personal responsibility, and that really helps in college and in life. Teachers are really good. They don't just teach, they build a relationship with you, and they help you when you need it. They get involved with your life, not in a bad way, in a good way.
Just how different the instructors are in college, because in high school, I keep alluding to high school because it's just so very different. In high school, they teach you what you need to know, you leave the class, you go to something else. Here, they're really passionate about what they're instructing you on, and you get to know them a lot better and feel more comfortable around them. And you can tell that they really want to impact you with what they're teaching you. We had excellent teachers for the LEI program that I was in, and I was really impressed. I had never had that sense of, how shall I word it? That sense like they really wanted you to be interested in what they were teaching you, rather than just memorize it, be ready for the test. Like they really wanted you to like what you were learning. And that was an awesome experience.